I'm eating a Haribo gummy. Well, let me get a chow. What's my pigeons? What else are my all the pigeons out there? Lots of pigeons. Yeah. Getting their breakfast. Yeah. Feather, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Better just get live chat. What's the wee medal thing? Oh, there's a wee support button now. I didn't know. YouTube. Danielle, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. There's my lovely Sky. I done a wee bit of investigating yesterday when you had put up your wee picture, or was it the day before? I think it was yesterday. And your fella had commented on it. I done a wee bit of sneaky looking at him. I went onto his Facebook just to check him out. He looks nice. I approve. I done a wee bit of investigating, like, oh, let's see what this guy's about then. It seems nice. So I done a bit, what would you call it? Snooping, maybe? The snoop. Listen, what a morning I've had already. What a time it's happened. You know I love my swimming, right? And I've been going up every day since last week. I've been up. Vegan Dolls, good morning. Just a bit of, just wanted to check this guy out. For your Sky, he seems nice. I was like going through all his photos. All right, look up there. Yeah. Oh, well, he seems all right. He's a good-looking chap. Good-looking chap. I approve of that. I hope he doesn't mind. There's some strange Scottish woman's like that looking at all his stuff. Well, I'm not sure about him. No, he seems nice. Right, so last week, see when I went up my swimming, the water is freezing, and I'm talking about, see when you go in the pool, it takes your breath away, it's so cold, right, it really does. And I was like, God, there must be something, because there's always something broke. And even my jacuzzi, the water has been quite cold, and I've been like, there must be something up with their heaters. It's intentional. It's with the price of living, the cost of living. They've cut down the heating of the pool to save money. And they've made it so cold that even when there's a baby club, there's a baby and toddler like swimming group that go up. It was so cold that they wouldn't even allow the babies in the water. So that's been going on, right? But look, I've swum in the North Sea. I just jump into cold water and get over it, you know, quickly. So this morning there I go, so way up. I've got my swimming costume on under my clothes as I do. So I can just go in and do that, and then I'm ready for the pool. So I goes up and we waited, and we're talking away about the coldness of the pool. The cold, some wee woman said, you know, I couldn't bear it. She says, I had to come out the other day, it was so cold, right? So we were talking. So the guy comes to open up and he says, guys, I've got bad news for you. What? No pool. The pool's shut the day, and so is the jacuzzi. There was a power cut last night, and I don't know, the pumps or the filters or something like that wasn't working. So no swimming for me today. That was it. I came away again, still with the swimming costume. Wanted to take it off when I came home. I know further, it's honestly, it's freezing cold. It's freezing cold. It's like, it takes your breath away when you go into the water. It's that cold. There's no heat to it whatsoever. And this is, and our memberships had been up like a couple of months ago, and there's talk of our memberships going up again. Now, do you know what's going to happen? People are just going to leave. They're just going to do their sell out of money because people are just going to leave. I mean, it's a luxury as it is, my swimming. Do you know what I mean? My swimming's a luxury that I've got, that I love to do my bit of swimming. But they're going to ruin it because people can't afford it. And freezing cold water, I'll not be wanting to take my wee fella up if it's freezing cold water like that. But the babies have got to be in a certain temperature or above a certain temperature, and it's way too cold. And even the jacuzzi's not even that warm. So they're cutting down, they're penny pinching, they're cutting down. But listen, everywhere's the same. What did I do with my nail file? Do you know? I think I do this every time we use this. Yes, it's people they can't afford now. And God knows what was happening with the electricity in my neck of the woods yesterday, but all over my Facebook. Right, I'm sitting here and I'm just looking, I can't mind what I was doing. Anne Jackson, good morning to you, good morning. Did you, and it was, the penny hadn't dropped to me last week. Goldust, good morning. The penny hadn't dropped. I just thought there was something up with their heating system. But it was, I just plunge in. When I go in the water, I just plunge in. It's like if I'm swimming in the sea, I just go straight under, get it over with the shock, and then I'm good to swim. So I noticed it was really, really freezing cold last week. And then this week, yesterday it was freezing again, and even the jacuzzi was cold. And that's what they were talking about this morning. It's to try and save money. But they've got it so cold that the babies can't even swim in the water. It's so cold. A wee woman had to come out. She said she couldn't bear it. She couldn't bear it. Right, now we're paying a membership. And as I said, our membership had went up just a couple of months ago. It's terrible. So last night I'm sitting anyway, and my lights kept flickering. I was like, what's going on? There's something dodgy with my electrics, right? It's something up. Flicker, flicker, flicker. This went on for a while. And I went on Facebook, and everybody in my neck of the woods was like, if any of yous get flickering lights, is your lights flickering? We don't know what was happening with the power here last night. God knows what was happening with the power grid. But the lights were still flickering all night. Yeah, well, I'll still be going with my swimming now. We'll see how it goes, but see if well, God knows it. Listen, I've got a bad feeling they're going to end up shutting the whole place down, because that's the way it seems. That's the way it seems. It seems as if they're just going to close the swimming, and that'll be that. That'll be it. No more swimming for me. God, what is happening? What is happening? And can somebody tell me why this is all happening? Why is this all going on? Was there power cuts for you? Here's Martin Pink, good morning. Look, that's why the swimming was off this morning. Apparently they had a power cut up there, and something happened to the filters, or I don't know, bloody something happened up there. But but I tell you, the water is, you've got to brace yourself before you go in. Whereas before it was lovely. It was a beautiful temperature of water. So God knows what's happening. Did you see the amount of pigeons I've got out there pigeoning in? Look at them all. See them all pigeoning in. Do you know, just wee things like that give me joy, just watching the wee birds like that. That gives me happiness. So it does. So listen, I was absolutely blazing on Saturday, I must admit. Because I can't even remember if I had anything to eat. I don't know if I had anything to eat on Saturday, did I? I can't remember. Oh, I've had to block someone again. Listen, it's a problem. I seem to I've got a problem on a Saturday. Aye. I've got a problem on Saturday, like the sexy talk. Listen, I become a lover. See, when I've got a drink in me, I become a lover. All of a sudden, Sky, the usual telling some dudes, you know, what I'm doing with my hand. Aye, that kind of stuff. And I say to my own brain says to myself every Saturday, we're going to do the day, Linda. I'm going to behave myself. Right? Behave yourself. Right? I will behave myself. And then, I'm like that. You only live once. You only live once. Hello, stranger. Listen. So that was me again, like, oh, I'm going to need bloke this dude, which I have. Pip, good morning, my lovely Pip, good morning. Pip, we taught the wee fella a new trick yesterday, it was so funny. He goes, he does that, right? So I'm doing this now. La, 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 la. So he was doing that la, 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 the whole way home, in the car. La, 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 la. We were doing that with la, 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 la. And then he was getting angry, la, 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 like that. I was driving the car like that. He must be like pissed off with the wah wah wah. But it's hilarious seeing his wee facey. Jenny, good morning, my lovely Jenny, good morning. Does it, but they like to do that. He's always trying to pull the face off his granny as well. I'm always getting my face pulled off. Thank you, Pip. Your angel is beautiful also. We're blessed to have such gorgeous wee babies. So we are. But we're doing that with him. But it's hilarious, and his daddy was there, but he was getting a bit pissed off in the car. He's going, wah, 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 wah. And I'm driving the car going, like that. Listen, I've had a bit of road rage, and not me personally, but people have had a bit of road rage with me. It happened again yesterday. I was taking Sophie up the town centre, and then I was bringing her down here with us. So there's a parking space for mother and child, right? That I've got a child in the car, right? I'm meant to go there, and I indicate, and I go going beep like that, and I look in my mirror, and there's a guy in a van right up my ass. So I turned around like that, and his wife or his girlfriend's like shouting and bawling at him like that, shouting at him. And I pull into space and give him the evil eye, and he just drives by me. Sophie says that she thinks he thought he was getting that car parking space. Well, get it up, yeah, I got it first. Road rage, people raging. Listen, I don't know, I must just have a sign across my head saying I'm a mug, just shout at me. People taking advantage. Or trying. That woman like a couple of weekends ago that was like mouthing at me. I was like, I had my window down. I was shouting, "You're a nutcase!" No, I was going for it. Constellation, good morning to you. How are you? How are you keeping? It must be Pip. It must be all to do with this economy stuff. People are pissed off. But this guy, beep. It was like, it's this guy's problem. Pip, I know, look, and I don't think he had a child in his, it was a van he was in. I don't think he had a child in his van, but he was trying to get that car parking space, and look, I had a wee fella in the car, I had rights. No, and Jackson, I was almost, I've got to keep reminding myself, I'm a granny now, But I was going up to collect my daughter, right? And I'd parked at the side of the road where there's a path. And this lady comes in the street and she's right next to me and she's going, like that, right? I think the window doing like that. And she was looking at me dirty like that, as if, I was thinking, you can get a bus through there, lady. You could get a bus through that space, right? And she was mouthing at me. And I'm shouting, I've got the window down and I'm shouting, you're an absolute nutter, what are you, look, oh God, look, I don't even know what I was shouting at her, but I was shouting a lot of sweary things to her as well. And I actually was like taking my seat, I took my seatbelt off and I thought, Linda, don't do it. And I put my seatbelt back on and I was like, you're lucky. Absolutely. I'd have liked, mind when I took you to the Drummond Castle. Remember when we went through that wee archway? There was about an inch in each side of my car that I could see with my mirrors. I'd like to see her get through that with her car if she was having problems with that big bit of road there. But listen, people have been doing that to me recently. I don't know what for. I'm going to have to start flipping the bird, I think. I'm just going to need to start doing it. But you see, I'll be plastered in the newspaper. Granny goes tonto. Granny ends up in Cortonvale after ragdolling someone out of their car with some road rage. Road rage ragdolling in Glasgow. Granny arrested. Granny shouting obscenities to people driving by. You know, Granny lost the plot. But I can see all the headlines. I can see it. Pip and I were in the cell next to each other. Uh, Pip, I seen Sky's boyfriend. Sky's boyfriend had commented on one of our photographs, and me being the wee nosy person that I am, thought, right, I'm gonna check this guy out just to make sure he's all right. He looks nice, so I'm quite happy. I was like, look, he's going out with Sky, is he? Let me have a look then. Right through his Facebook like that. Oh, aye, I see that. That's a nice picture of him. Well, it looks good there. That's what it looks. See, when I love yous, that's what happens. I do my investigations. So that's what it was, a wee bit of a nosy Facebook. No, a wee bit of a nosy. It was all right there. And Jackson, I'm going to be shouting Liverpool on the night, that's for sure. Come on, Liverpool the night. Liverpool play our arch nemesis in Glasgow tonight, so I'll be shouting, come on, Liverpool. Go, see, this is it. I'm a nosy person, but I don't hide it. Oh, I was looking at your Facebook. Do you know what? Do you know what's the worst? Say you're looking at somebody's Facebook that you're like, absolutely hate her, right? Like your ex's girlfriend or something like that, right? And you're like looking at her Facebook and going, check her out there, man. Just look at her, tramp. Oh no, look at that picture. Oh, she wants to put some clothes on her. She wants to put... And you accidentally press the like button. Oh, for fuck. How do you get that off now? How do you unlike it? And I'm thinking, oh my God, she knows I've been liking her pictures. You've got to be careful. See, when you're doing a bit of snooping on Facebook, you've got to be careful that your finger's nowhere near that wee like sign, so because people will know that you're like, oh, aye, she's an absolute disgrace, isn't she? Look at that. Look at that. Why, you know, steak. You could have steak, and yet you've got, look, mince. That's me. That's what I do like today. I'm a nosy person. So this week, I think I've got the wee fail. I've got the wee fail tomorrow and Friday, but I'll be back on Thursday as well. But I've been sitting here just falling asleep. I've been feeling really tired this morning. I was sitting like that, dozing off. And I didn't even go. Do you know why? Because I didn't go out my swimming. It's not giving me that wee boost of energy that I need. It does that. See, my swimming in the morning, it wakes me up. Listen, that water would wake up empty. I could be lying in my coffin and somebody put me in that water and I'd be like wide awake again. It's so cold. Yeah, but see this, do you know, and I think a lot of people, they know, like with the money problems, my electricity, I'm going through it, by the way. My electricity, that was another £30 I put in a meter yesterday. I'm going through over £30 a week in electricity. I must be going through like £40 a week in electricity. And then we're no counting my gas and all the rest of it. People, and my poor mum, now her house is like wooden outside, right? And there no that warranty houses that she stays in. And she's sitting freezing the other day and she's got a wee blanket and stuff. And I'm going, Mum, would you please put the heating on? No, there's going to be a lot, I'm touch wood it doesn't happen, touch wood I'm bloody rang about it, but I think there's going to be an awful lot of like, pensioners and stuff like that are going to lose their life this year to the cold. They can't afford to put their bloody heating on. And the food, what is going on with that? I mean, everything's like went up in price terribly, like the food and all that. It's a worry for everybody. It really is a worry for everybody. Money is as tight as a duck's arse at the moment. So that's why you see, like, my friends and my family and all the rest of it, I don't want, like, Christmas presents or anything this year. You could make me a card, draw me a card or something like that. I would like that. But I'm not wanting any Christmas presents this year. I would, I'd feel bad receiving gifts this year because I know it's tight on everyone. The price of, I mean, the price of we've got petrol, we've got the food, we've got the rent, we've got everything. Everything's gone up in price. And as I said, my swimming, I've already upped the membership like a couple of months ago. And now, see now, because it's so cold and the jacuzzi's freezing, somebody said that they might even stop the jacuzzi altogether. And that's one of the main reasons I like up that swimming. It's like a wee jacuzzi in the morning, so God knows what's going to happen. But they're going to lose... Now, I've been a member up there for 4 years. I've been a member up there. And went up every single day near enough for 4 years. And they're going to lose people like me that have loved the place all that time because of their... Look, they're losing out. They're thinking we'll up the membership price and we'll make the pool cold and we'll save money. They won't be saving money because they'll be losing members. Members will just be dropping away, so they're going to lose folk. That's what's going to happen. Yes, Pip, I like look, I like a gift that's made. See if somebody made me like a picture that was a Christmas scene, maybe like with pine cone or like twigs that they found and some white paint with some sparkles on it. I would love that. I'd be pinning that up my wall. I'd be like, that's a beautiful present. I love that so much. Because see if you need perfume or anything like that, you can get perfume whenever you want to get perfume. But I think people should go back to like everybody making a Christmas present and see if it's really if you're in a big family. See you come from a big family. What to do then is do a secret Santa, right? Where you choose one person and you've got to make that person their gift, and they don't know who's got who to make a gift. And then in Christmas, you can all sit down and show the beautiful gifts that you have made. And a lot of people do that, and they like knit. So a lot of people do knitting, cross stitch. You know, somebody might get that. So I think that's a fantastic idea, and I wish we could go back to that. But see just now with the kids are all wanting like iPhones and computers and stuff like that. But see for like the older people, I think that would be a much better idea, like making something. I would love that. I would love to do that with my family. In fact, I'm going to say to them, I think we should make presents this year. I know, Pip, it is. It's the wee ones, you know, that don't understand, and they want a bike and they want this and they want that, and you know, and the mums and dads, you just can't. It's, and what you going to say? Oh, you can't get toys this year because they'll think they're bad. That's why as well, a lot of people that have got money, if what they could do is just say this certain pile, that's for Santa Claus, and then me and your daddy got you this pile of toys here. So they don't go into school and go, well, I got an iPhone and a laptop and a computer and a bike and a skateboard and this and that. And somebody else has got like a wee book and, you know, a cuddly toy or something like that. They're going to be like, why did they get all the toys? And it's see, back in my day where I came from, we were all in the same boat. Everybody did the same things. Everybody got the same stuff for Christmas. That's what it was. There was nobody that had more. But unfortunately, these days, we're living in a world that people want to, live up to the Joneses. What is it saying? You know, they want to be, and kids don't understand. It's a shame. It's kids don't understand. I mean, in Christmas, I used to get like a bike and maybe like a wee change of clothes, a wee Christmas outfit, things like that, and a couple of things in my stocking and stuff. But nowadays, especially see these videos on YouTube that you see, and I see the amount of gifts that some of the kids have got. I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. Like some of them you can't even see the Christmas tree because the presents are all doing like that. It's just like masses of presents like that. It's just that. That's too, to me, that's too much. And that'll take the excitement out of it, all that, I think. I think that would take the excitement out of all that nonsense. See, when you get to your 50th present, you're going to get any more? I've still got 100 today. I don't know, the world's went crazy. And I like the meaning behind Christmas. I like the feeling behind Christmas. I like the programmes on the telly, sitting here, um, eating a mince pie, having a hot chocolate, looking outside at the snow, all that kind of thing. Ah, yes, my tingle pig. Do you know, I actually used to do that as well, but it was with some nice wrapping paper that I had, and I used to wrap up like just empty boxes so that they looked pretty under the tree. Yeah, I don't like the see the greed it gets me. That's not what Christmas is about at all. Do you know they should watch Mary It's a Wonderful Life and The Bishop's Wife? Watch the films, they're great. And they talk about the meaning behind Christmas, the meaning behind it. And do you know what Christmas is for me? It'll be not on Christmas Day this year, it'll be either Boxing Day or the day after. And it'll be when my family come down and I get to cook them a nice meal and we're all together. No doubt I'll be flavoured. Right, so we've got the turkey and all that going. And this year I've got my wee grandson and I'm going to give him some mashed potato and he's going to get some of the gravy for the meal and he's got his high chair and it's going to be, and I always get a wee lump in my throat. I always get quite emotional just because we're here, it's a special day. I've cooked him this beautiful meal and we're all sitting down together. That's what Christmas means to me. That's what it means. It's not about the presents. The presents are just... In fact, they're in half an hour before they go, Mum, have you opened your presents? Oh, no, I've no. You know, I've no. But next year, Pip, next year. In fact, we've got Christmas presents to make this year. I forgot about that. We'll need to... Me and the wee fellow will need to do that. See, next week we're going to need to do that. Me and him. We're going to need to get these Christmas presents sorted. Aye, Amanda and Sophie and I don't know, but I've got the wee calendars for next year, the year 2023. It's just the wee book like that with January, February, March, right? So I've got them. What we're going to do, I'm going to give him crayons and stuff like that and get him to do beautiful pictures like with these crayons, and then I'm going to stick that on, and that's going to be everybody's Christmas present from him. He's making the gifts this year. He's making the gifts. Oh, Vegan Doll, I love my Christmas TV guide. And I love sitting down circling what I'm watching. I love circling what I'm watching. I love it. It'd be a hot chocolate or a chai latte. I love doing it. I'll do it again this year with you, so I'll get the camera while we're doing it. Constellation, they have forgot what Christmas is about. I've not, and I always have my nativity scene. Always have my nativity scene. That's what it's about. It's getting too commercial these days. Oh, Pippa, no, my goodness, what's it going to be like with the wee fella? And you'll be able to have your matching pyjamas. Pip, Amanda was so excited the other day. So excited. I'd went to Asda, right, and there they had all the Halloween stuff in. So she was at her work. So I Skype her and I'm going, Amanda, look, she's going, oh my God, Mum, we're going to need to go. We're going to need to go. Sarah Louise, good morning. See, Sarah Louise, I would like a card. See, my family, I've just a card. I would love that, just a drawing or something. Sophie does great drawings, so that's the kind of gift I want this year. I'll be telling them that's what I want. I want you to draw me a nice picture, get some glitter, get some glue, a nice Santa snowy scene, and I will keep the gifts forever. You know what I mean? So Amanda, and Saturday we said, right, that's it, we're going shopping. So away we went shopping and Amanda had got the wee fella pyjamas for Asda, and they're spooky pyjamas. They've got ghosts and all that on them, right? And I'm going, they're beautiful and they're black and they've got ghosts and pumpkins and all the rest of it. Mum, she sent me to Mum, look, right? She's got that. She's going, Mum, watch this. Watch this. Oh, I hope I can do it. I hope I can do it. She's like, glow in the dark, Pip. Glow in the dark. I was like, oh my God. Glow in the dark. Oh, we're going to need pictures. We're going to need pictures of the child glowing in the dark. But see, every time we go in now, Pip, he's over like that and up on his arms. He won't be lying on his back anymore. He's up like that. Every time you go in the cot, he's up like that. With his glow in the dark pajamas on. Oh my God, they're glow in the dark. Ah, my beautiful sky. Sarah Louise, it's handmade gifts. I'll keep them forever, for the rest of my life. You know, I mean, some people like a bottle of perfume and you wear it, and aye, it's nice and all the rest of it, but then it's done. Handmade things are forever. And I said to Amanda as well, I said, you'll realise that all these years I've been saying to you, like when they were at school and they made presents, and I was always like, that's the most wonderful present. And they thought, Mum's just saying that. I've been honest this whole time because they're the kind of things you appreciate. Somebody's time has been into doing that, and their thoughts been into doing it, and you're the one that they've thought about while they were making that gift, and that's what makes it so special for me. So the wee fella, he's going to be making everybody get calendars this year. It's all going to be. I'll need to do that next week. We'll get that done next week, so we will, because we've quite a few. Of course, it's going to be a task to keep the crayons out his mouth. Pip, I don't know if you're the same, but it's a struggle changing this boy's nappy now. Jesus, I've got one hand holding him down like that. Another hand, I'm trying to get the nappy on and get the trying to get the Sudocrem. And while I'm doing that, he's like twisting and turning and grabbing stuff, and I'm trying to pull him round. And he's getting raging. He gets trying to hold him. See, by the time you change a nappy, you're like. Yes, see, they're treasures. That is exactly what they are. Sarah Louise, treasures. Yes, I hope people see, maybe now that the money is so tight, maybe people will get back to what I'm saying, and making things and stuff like that, making it a bit special. And there's loads of things you can make. I mean, there's lots of lovely things you can make. You can go online and look at Christmas crafts, and just look at nice things to make. There's lots of stuff. In fact, I taught my kids how to make a padded picture frame with an old pillowcase, some cotton wool, a bit of cardboard and glue. Right. No, all you needed to do was cut out the shape of a picture like that with cardboard, and then cut out a bit at the back that you would like a stand bit, and you stick cotton wool all round the frame. Cotton wool, cotton wool, cotton wool, and then you get the pillowcase, and you cut that, and then you wrap it round and glue it at the back. Glue it at the back like that, and then you put a picture in, and then you glue the stand bit on it, and we made picture frames. Oh, I absolutely love him, Sarah Louise. He's my angel. But we're going to see, this is it, and see, next year it might be moving on to pine cones. This year it's calendars. Next year might be pine cones dipped in some white paint and then glitter for people's trees. And you'll keep. I mean, I've got a decoration that Sophie made me. It was a pine cone, and I've still got that. I mean, that goes on the tree as well every year. And then I don't know what the following year we'll make, but I'm sure we'll make something really cool and festive. And it gets them excited. It gets them excited when you're making stuff. And kids can't wait to tell you what they've made you. I've made you a calendar. You know, they'll be blurting it out. Oh, keep the surprise, keep the surprise. But then it can help next year with wrapping and stuff. But see, this year, he'll probably be more interested in the wrapping paper. He'll be too interested in the wrapping paper this year, so he will. But this year he's got a lot of dinos. He's got a lot of dinosaur stuff, because we're crazy for the dinos in this house. Crazy for bloody dinos. In fact, I seen this throw that I'm getting them. It's on Amazon. It's a glow in the dark dino blanket. But that's a good thing because it's nice and keep them nice and warm and cozy. So listen, has anybody seen the new Hocus Pocus 2? I've not been able to see it because it's on Disney. But I've heard mixed reviews on it. I thought everybody would be blown away with it, but I've heard mixed reviews that some people have been kind of disappointed in it. I liked Pocus Pocus 1, you see, but I wonder when I'm going to be able to see Hocus Pocus 2. Jenny, did you like it? What did you think? Yeah, was it not as good? You liked it, Feather. Yeah. See, I don't know if any films are ever as good as the original. The only one I did think was if not better was Jurassic Park number 2. I liked that better than the first one even. But Sarah Louise, I went and got a dinosaur tattoo in the back of my leg, so he's gonna like bloody dinos. We all went out. We all went out and got dinosaur tattoos because he likes dinos. Because we were going to get a tattoo for him. Oh, Randy, you're going to see it this weekend. You'll need to let me know if you like it. Randy, did I say good morning to you? I hope I did. If I didn't, good morning, good morning. Oh, see, there's another one I want to watch on Disney. What was it? But I can't, look, I've already got Amazon Prime and I've got Netflix. And I'm thinking I'm going to need to cancel one of them anyway because, as I say, things is getting tight as a duck's ass. Or some people say, tight as a shark's ass at 50 fathoms. That's what it's getting. Money. I should have titled it. I should have titled my live stream this. Tight as a shark's ass at 50 fathoms. Here, I got 1,000,000 views. maybe a slap in the wrist for YouTube. Watch what you're doing because YouTube's clamping down. Yeah, Home Alone 2. See, I haven't, must admit, I don't really watch the Home Alones at Christmas time. But I'm sure I've seen it. See, my Sky is a joke. I mean, I never have that telly on, and yet I'm paying for it with the package. But the thing is, we've not got... Catherine, good morning. We've not got Virgin, what do you call it, fibre optics or whatever the hell it is. We've not got that yet here because this is relatively new houses. So we've had to get Sky with no other option but to get Sky. But it's a bloody fortune. As I say, everything's the world's. Do you know what I'm hoping? Touch wood, I'm hoping I'm right. I can see mad looting coming up. I can see people going out after nuts and just looting the shops and just stealing food and all the rest of it. I can see it happening. It's like a apocalypse. It's getting that way here. It's really getting that way here. Do you know what I do, Sarah Louise, for my sport? I go on Facebook. See, there's usually somebody that will be streaming. See, like the Celtic matches, there's usually somebody that's sneakily streaming, MD streaming. Because my Facebook groups that are Celtic group, MD streaming the match the day, and there's always somebody going, right, I'll give it a go. There's always somebody like streaming it for their living room for us to watch. That's how I usually get to watch the football. Either that or I listen to it in the radio. Old school. I listen to it and I'm like, what's going on? Listen to it in the radio. Yes, so I mean, everybody is. I know it's money is so tight, And to people that are club members as well, I completely understand if you don't want to be in the group, because I know money is tight and I would hate to think they was struggling just to be in my wee group thing. And I love yous anyway. I love yous all anyway. See, we've got Sky and that's it. There's nothing else. Here, I'm still waiting on the guy coming to fix. I've got the leak coming through my kitchen ceiling. I'm still waiting on the guy coming with a cherry picker. Am I going? I'm probably going to need to move my car. Where's he putting a cherry picker? Where's that going to go? To get up on top of the pole that's in my roof. Things is all kicking off. It's all kicking off here. In Jackson, do you want to see it? It's terrible. Wait, I'll show you. Wait, I'll take you. Look, wait, I'll show you this. I'm going to need a bigger poster. That's for sure. Chris Pratt's not going to cut it with this. I'm going to need something. Let you see this. Beautiful, eh? Beautiful. I don't know. I'm going to need a lick of paint. Put water pissing through it. That's what happened. It was the day that it was quite. Sarah Lee, thank you so much for coming in and have a lovely day. It was the day we had quite the strong winds out there. And I'm sitting with the grandson, no, here it was Friday, in fact, drip, and I thought, oh no, And poor Chris Pratt, water streaming through Chris Pratt, and it was like, oh, for God's sake, Chris Pratt. So I says to Peter, oh, wait, I tell you. Now, Peter's dead grumpy in the morning, right? I mean, he's got to be 21, but he's still like got the teenage vibes of grumpiness. So I says to him, go and take the pictures down that are on the ceiling, because girl for girl, good morning. I'm going to need to phone somebody to come out and take a look at this water coming through my ceiling, and we can't have like Chris Pratt pictures there. So so Peter's taking it down, and he lifted one of the pictures, and water came flooding and went into his mouth. He was going, oh, that's great. Water, manky water in my mouth. I was like, oh, for God's sake. So I phoned them and said, look, I've got this leak coming through my roof. So the guy comes out, he looks in the roof, but there's a big antenna on the roof, and he says water's actually going inside it, and that's what's leaking. So he's going to need a cherry picker to get up there. Meanwhile, I'm just left to it. It's stopped to now. The leak has stopped to now, but see if it's really windy or torrential again, it's going to just come through. It's just going to pour through. So I've got a bucket sitting there. Alright. I'm going to see once it's fixed. I don't know what to do. Problem is, if I put another poster over the top of it, I'll never know if it's happened again. Golf girl has been dead nosy, I was telling everybody. Sky's boyfriend had left a message on her Facebook, so for everybody here, I thought, you know what, I think I need to have a wee look at this guy just to check he's all right for our Sky. So there I did it. I went onto his Facebook and was like, oh, aye, he seems okay. That's a nice picture of him. That's nice, aye. I see why Sky likes him. He's a good little boy. Like that. Looking through the guy's Facebook, like just to check. Just to check he was up to scratch for her. Oh. Oh, did you see my wee video? Me and Minx Laura's video. We done our Halloween collab yesterday. It went up on mine and her channel. That was, we always have fun doing that. We always have a Minxy Blueberry Yeah, Pipsy, when this stuff comes down, the trees go up. So by the first of November, the trees will be up. The first. Halloween stuff comes down, Christmas stuff goes up. So that's oh, I can't wait to get my new tree and everything up. Can't wait. And the wee fella, the new. See that I think that's why he wriggles about so much when I'm changing his nappy, because I've got so many things. He likes the pumpkins out there. He's always trying to get the pumpkins in his mouth or in his eyeball. So it's always kicking off. He's always got the mobile phone or the wipes or something or the cream, grabbing at the nappies. What a boy. See, by the time I take him home at night, see, when I come home here, I'm like, I'm exhausted. I can't mind it being like this when I had kids. It must be just my age. Do you know what I mean? It must be just my age. I'm like, I can't mind being this exhausted. But I must have been. I must have been that exhausted. Oh my goodness, golfer girl, what tree? What tree? My pink one. Look, my pink one. I've got a new ornament for my pink one. Last year I got a pig called Percy Pig from Marks and Spencer's, right? And it's got the year on it. And this is Percy Pig for this year. That's for the pink tree. Isn't he cute? On my ombre one. Yes, I can't wait to do that one. Yes, Sky, my 7 foot, I've retired the 7 foot tree. It's too, to be honest, it's just too much for me. So I'm going to, that tree's for Amanda for when she gets a bigger house. I'll keep it there until she can, get that tree. So this tree is a 6 foot, or just the same size as my pink tree. And it's ombre, it's white. It goes from white to grey. I can't remember if it's the top or the bottom. I can't remember, but it's like white and grey kind of colour like that. And I'm having purple, silver, and white on it this year. So I'm excited. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Did you buy a pink tree this year? Oh, see, I love my pink tree, and Percy's going on it. So I got a Percy last year with 2021, and this is this year's. But I'm not taking the tag off because I'll probably use him in my shop, Christmas shop role play video. And Jackson, I've been thinking about Christmas all year long. All year long. I mean, I'm in the Christmas Facebook groups. I look at Christmas decorations and trees all year round. And even like presents and stuff like that. I've been getting presents in all summer. Like every month, like getting one or two things and putting it away. And that way, people think I'm crazy. What, Christmas presents already? But see, become Christmas time, I've already got a right good start on all the Christmas presents. So financially, it's not as tight when you've bought one or two things. And people think I'm crazy, but honestly, it's great because see January sales. In the January sales, I mean, I know we're just after Christmas. Go and get some stuff in the January sales and put it away. It's great, and you will thank me. You'll be like, that was the best thing to do. Yes, I've been buying like all year. All year I've been buying stuff. Did I show you? Did I show you what I got flashy? Oh wait, I'll show you. Wait a minute. Wait, I'll show you what I've got flashy this year. I hope she's going to like it. I think she will. I got this because Heather and Marshall, they've got 3 wee kittens, and they get this toy for their wee kitten, and the cats love it. Look at this. That's for Flashy, obviously. And this wee butterfly flippers and flaps and flies around, and the wee cats like to play with it. So that's Flashy's. I can't wait to see her with it. Oh, it's dark reflective, so So can I glow in the dark as well? That's cool. Oh, that's going to be great. I can't wait to see her with that. So that's Flashy's. That's Flashy's present. Esmer Tingle Pink, as I say, I seen it was Heather and Marshall, my ladies in Vegas. They've got 3 wee kittens, and they got one, and the cats absolutely love it. And look at it, and then bat it, bat it, bat it, and the wee thing it flaps about all over the place. That wee butterfly, and they go crazy getting it. So I thought, oh, I need to get that for Flashy. Your cats are beautiful, ASMR Tingle Pink. I love your wee cats. And I loved your wee house tour. I really enjoyed that, seeing your lovely wee house. And I love the colours that I'm like you. I like a lot of colours and, well, as you can probably tell, things like that. Lights and stuff. Yes, God forget. I suppose it would. Stuff would take longer to get to you. See, I don't know where I'd be with it B&M's and home bargains and places like that. B&M's is the listen. See B&M's. You go in there. That shop is amazing. It's got every kind of thing that you want, and it's got candles galore for like £2. £2. But the problem is, you see that candle, that candle. See, by the time you come home, you've got a bunch of candles that cost you £30. But it's great for Christmas presents and stuff like that. It really is, and even toys, um, even toys. But you know, see the like even the pound shops. Say these are struggling and these have got wee kids, right? Say you've got £50 to buy them Christmas presents. You can go into the pound shop and get 50 presents, even if it's just like a wee car or a wee dolly or a wee cuddly teddy or a wee selection box, something like that, and wrap it up. I mean, and listen, the kids will come in and open 50 presents and be happy, like books, stuff like that. So, um, oh my God, Pip, it's dangerous as hell. I mean, home bargains is bad, but B&M's is worse. B&M's is worse because it's got everything that you ever didn't know that you needed until you got there. I've been always needing that kind of mop. That's a right fancy mop, that. It's better than my mop. I think I'll get it while I'm here. I'll get it while I'm here. So you come out with a trolley like that. You come out and your face is like that because you've just been told at the checkout how much you'd spent. You're like, I thought I was only like by £20, mountain of stuff. But see, for Christmas presents and stuff like that, it's a really good shop. Oh, that'll be awesome, golfer girl. You'll need to do a wee video one of these days to some place like that, because that would be interesting for us all to watch. Do you like home bargains better, Jenny? I was there on Saturday. Um, the Christmas and Halloween stuff. I was like, God, I'm going to need to shield my eyes here. I did buy, what did I buy? I can't even remember what I bought. Lots of stuff, probably. I bought more Zolflora disinfectant. I bought more candles, of course. I need candles and batteries. I go through the batteries with all my wee lights. So, yeah, it was good. Amanda wants to go this week, but I'm skint this week. So I'll need before next week or something, we'll go again. Yeah. But B&M's, oh, I love B&M's. Anyway, guys, I've been on a while, so I might not be on tomorrow, but I'll be back again on Wednesday. No, I'll be back again Thursday. Look, I don't even know what days it is. What day is it? The day is the day Tuesday. Aye, the day's Tuesday, and I don't know what day it is anymore. I don't know. I can't even remember. Did I wash my face this morning? That's what it's called like. Oh, so thank you all for spending this time with me. I've had a great time just sitting, chatting up and catching up with you and stuff like that. But yeah, make gifts this year. Say to your family that you think that would be a good idea. I bet you they would all be like the same. It relieves the pressure, and you are all going to end up with a wonderful gift at Christmas time. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss now and have a lovely day, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everyone.